Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's great. Okay, Dan. Another question. Where did you guys know about us? Maybe somebody recommended to you, or did you find us online? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, I'm asking you because sometimes another new prospect or new clients come to us because another company is recommended us for the work that we're doing. So to give, I just wanted to understand if you have some context about that, but I can start from zero. That is no problem. Okay. Another question that I have for you, Dan, is what I'm understanding is that you guys are doing all the management, all the shop operations are doing everything. And now that because the brands are ready to go and ready to start in TikTok shop, you want to start with the affiliate marketing so they can start generating sales from that side. And in the affiliate marketing, you want to work just with the affiliates who are already generating GMB. You don't want to do a massive approach. You want a detailed approach. Let's call it like that. Is that correct? Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. Okay. Got it. Completely understood. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to tell you how we work then in specifically the affiliate marketing. Just to start, as I also mentioned in the email that we shared with you, we are a TSP, so we can do whatever you want into the TikTok shop ecosystem. We can do affiliate marketing, we can do shop management, we can do live streaming, videos, etc. This is just to mention about the possibilities that we have working with us as an agency. But I think one of the things that make us different, because as you know, here in the US, probably also in Korea is the same thing. There are a lot of agencies that can help you to do all the things that you need. But the thing that makes us different is, as I don't know, Dan, if you have knowledge that here in the US, one of the main markets for the TikTok shop products are the Latinos or the Hispanic or the Spanish speaking people. Because this is one of the biggest minorities that buys products in TikTok shop. There is an average that probably 30% of the total income in TikTok shop are coming from Latinos. Of course, there is not a specific number. There is not a specific reports out of TikTok that's telling us that the Latinos is buying this. But according to the data of the shoppable videos, the affiliate marketing, and the live streaming that are happening in Spanish, is around the 30% of the total income that is coming into the TikTok shop ecosystem that comes from the Latino or the Spanish speaking audience. And that's what we think that we can provide you the most value, because of course, in terms of the US market, I know that there are agencies that are huge and have one of the biggest influencers and all that stuff. I can provide you the same, but for the Hispanic market. So right now, for example, what we're doing with Dr. Melaxin is that we are helping them just for the Hispanic market. They are working with another agency doing the approach to the American market in English, but because we have this knowledge on how to sell to Latinos, we speak the language, so we know the culture. I'm from Colombia, I'm from Latin America. Most of my team is also Latino because we are here in Miami, where more the Latino people lives. So we understand how to do it, and that's why we can help you with the affiliate marketing with the Spanish speaking audience. Also, in general terms, we have a private community that we call Mi Gente. This is a private community that belongs to us. And what do I mean with this is we have a full process from recruiting, educating that people, and then selling their services as an affiliate to companies. So that way, the content that they produce is not cheap content, let's call it like that. It's quality content, and they have a really high possibility to perform into the TikTok shop ecosystem. We can help you with that, and we can help you in two kind of models. One is just commissions model, and the other one is retainer plus commission model. The main difference between both services is that for massive, let's call it like that, Spanish creator affiliate program just for commission, um, the level of creators that we have for that is usually L1 and L2 levels. Do you understand the levels of affiliate, or should I explain it to you? Okay, perfect. So with the just commissions program, we have L1 and L2 creators. And that's the ones that I can provide you for that. And the only thing that we require for that program is that you give us 5% more of what you have on the open plan. So if you have 10%, so we need the 15%, or if you have 15%, we need 20%, because the way to approach to them and make the offer interesting to their eyes is to give them a little bit more of the commission that they usually get by themselves. That's one part of the program. And the other one is, if you want higher performing people in the TikTok shop ecosystem in the Spanish audience, we have L3 plus creators, so L3, L4, and L5 creators. But for those creators, we need to give them a retainer, and they're going to deliver us a specific amount of videos depending on the negotiation of what you want as a brand. So usually what we do is 20 videos per creator. You can hire as many creators as you want. You can hire 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, depending of the brand needs. And then we manage everything. What do I mean with everything? We manage all the campaign. We create a TAP campaign, so we have everything in the same site. We help them to get the samples from you. We approve the samples. We do all the samples approve program, and then when they receive the samples, we communicate with them according to every brand tone of voice or the features that you want to promote, and finally we do all the follow up to be sure that the videos are being delivered and being posted and has the performance or at least the quality that you guys want. That's the other service. So we can provide you commissions based only creators and retainers creators. The difference is the level of creators that you're going to receive. Mhm, mhm. Okay, perfect. That's great. I don't know because I don't know the rates that the American companies are charging for the English speaking creators, but I do believe yes. I can give you like a 100% sure yes because I don't know the rates, but I think probably it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. Yeah. Okay. For example, for L3 and L4 creators, please remember that the L3 and L4 are people who are selling between $25,000 and $150,000 monthly. So the last 30 days, those guys for 20 videos will be around $2,000 plus the commission. Yeah, per 20 videos per creator. Yeah. So let's say if you want 5 creators of those, you will pay me $10,000, so 2,000 per five, but you will receive 100 videos. Yeah. Yeah, I can also when you guys are interested in the service, I can also send you the possible creators, let's say, that you can work with, and you can take a look and you can select from those, etc. So also, please keep in mind, Dan, that I don't know how it works in the American ecosystem, but what works right now in the Latino audience is that the creators, the affiliate creators that are making the most money, usually they promote different niches. So they are not just skincare, or they are just not, I don't know, fashion or home products or electronic or something like that. They usually, in order to make all those sales that they are delivering, maybe more than $150,000, they usually post different kind of products at the same time. Does that make sense? So I just want to clarify that because sometimes I know that there are brands that just look for skincare creators or fashion creators or something like that. At least in the Spanish market, in the Latino market, usually the ones that are making more money, they need to create for different niches in order to get that money. Does that make sense? Okay. Hmm. 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 Of course. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So basically, what I do, I can share you a little bit of the process very quick, so you can understand easier. So let's say, are you seeing my screen, Dan? Yeah, this is an example of a list of creators that I sent to one of my clients. So they asked me for around 20 creators. I sent in, I think it was like 28, so they can pick from there. And according to their things that they need, I send a list from the L5 creators, L3, L4, etc. And there they can see which kind of creators we have, the TikTok profile, because I understand I'm also a brand owner, so I also understand that the brands needs to confirm that the person is has the quality or have the kind of performance of the kind of videos that they want, because sometimes for brand it's more important to have the quality even than the sales, because they need really good videos, because they need that the product will be showcasing the way that they want to be the product to be showcasing the video. So basically I send them the links, and they can go to the person profile, and they can take a look at the kind of videos that this person produced and all that stuff. Of course, these are in Spanish, so probably you're not going to understand them, but you will see the quality of the videos that every person is having. So that way you can pick the ones that are best for each of the brands. Correct. Correct. So that way it's easier for you to pick the one that you guys want. Of course, please keep in mind that this GMB always update every month. So this is gonna be the last month GMB performance. So this is in this example, this was October. Hmm. Hmm. That's perfect. Yeah, of course, depending of the requirements that you guys have, I will need some time to prepare, let's say, that first list, but I can start working on the project as soon as you guys are ready. Yeah, that's a yes. But it will take me, if you want, if you guys need, let's say, 50 creators, of course, I need to go with my team. I take a look at the creators depending on the team that you guys want, because if you only guys need, I don't know, guys, not women. So I need to go and take a look of guys that are doing some sales, etc. So I have to prepare the list for you. But yes, I can do it right away, and it's gonna take me some time. But as soon as we start working together, I will tell you. Okay, Dan, how many creators do you need? I need 20 or 30 or 50 or whatever. I will tell you. Okay, Dan, give me 3 days so my team can put everything together and I can prepare something for you. But I have a question for you. Sorry to interrupt you, because you're telling me that you guys are ready. Basically, you're doing the final details to open the stores. As soon as you open the shop, you want to start with the project. Is that correct? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So basically, as soon as you have the process is as follows. We decide to start working together. We sign the agreement, all that stuff. You pick up the creators that you want to select. Then I create a TAP campaign. Do you know what is a TAP campaign? Okay, perfect. I create a TAP campaign with your store, well, the shop that we're gonna do, and then you put the products into the campaign. So if you want to promote 3 products, let's say, you put the products into the campaign. As soon as I have the products inside the campaign, I will start sending the link to the creators that you pick so they can ask for the samples. As soon as they ask for the sample, of course, I'm going to approve it immediately because they are pre-selected already. And then you guys, as a company, you receive the sample request, you send the samples. We have to wait, I don't know, around a week. So all the creators have all the samples in their hands. And then when they have the samples, they will start posting the videos. So it will take around 1 week, 1 week and a half from the moment we start until the creators have the product in their hands so they can start posting the videos. Correct. 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 They can, oh, we can send in samples. If you guys, for example, have warehouses here, we can send in samples right away. But the problem with that is that because they are not requesting the sample through the TAP campaign, so they're gonna be not be able to post and follow the tracking of the commission that that everybody is doing, and also you can track the sales that they're having. So that's why it's important to do it internally into the TikTok ecosystem, because you can send the samples right away, so we can rush that process. But as soon as you have your TikTok shop account, they have to ask for another sample so they can be tracked into the TikTok shop ecosystem. Does that make sense for you? Because that's the only way that we can track the performance. That's the only way that they can promote the products, and that's the only way that they're going to receive the commission. No, no. The only thing that I'm asking you is the 5% more on the open plan commission, because basically I get money when my creators are making money. So that's why we as a company don't charge any retainer from that model, because you're paying the retainer from the creators that we have in our roster. So we have our agreement with them that every time that they are making money, we're going to receive a part of it. That's from the retainer service. If you want the just commissions agreement that we will have to go and take and send the campaign to the creators massively, let's say, we do have a retainer for that, for the massive. We have a $3,000 monthly retainer, so we can put my team to work on that. Mhm. Yeah, it's gonna be 3,000 plus the retainer that you're gonna pay the creators. But we're gonna do both services. So we're gonna start reaching massively at the L1, L2. That's one part of the project, let's say. And on the other hand, we will manage all the affiliate retainer project and do the follow up and continue getting everything for you, so you could receive the videos on time and all that stuff. But the only thing that I'm charging you is going to be the L1 and L2 massive process, because I need a team that will handle all that stuff internally in TikTok and looking for new creators every time. Because the thing with the massive is that because it's massive, you need to refresh the creators that we're sending the invitations and the collaboration and all that stuff. That's why I need like an extra work on that side. I think from our side, it's very straightforward, Dan. As soon as your brands are ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an SUW. And an SUW is basically a contract when I'm explaining to you everything that you guys are going to receive, all the responsibilities, all that stuff. As soon as you sign that SUW, or the brand sign the SUW, we can start right away. The other thing that we have, please keep in mind, is that any of the services that we provide, the payment should be in advance. I know that you guys have never worked with that with us. So what we can do is that we can split it. So 50% in advance and 50% when the creators are delivering the videos that you guys need. So that way, I think it's fair that you split the risk, because you never work with us. But usually what we do is in advance. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, that's great. And anything else that I can help you with? Any questions so far? Okay, perfect. I do have three questions. First one, from your side, when we agree that everything looks fine, that you guys want to work with us, etc., how long it will take the process from your side or the brand side? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So we are expecting to have this ready, if you guys agree, of course, on around Thursday to Friday. Is that correct? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's was my first question. Second question that I have for you, Dan, is the contract will be done between your company and my company, or between my company and the final client? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That was my second question. And my final question, Dan, and this is a completely different topic, but I think it's important to also share it with you. Are you guys doing live streaming right now? Or are you planning to do live streaming with your companies? Hmm. Perfect. Yeah, because I know that this is going to be probably another part of the process, but I just want to share with you that we have two specialties. One is Spanish speaking, let's say, marketing for affiliates, all that stuff that you guys need. But the other thing that we are very strong and we can help you in the future, or as soon as you guys need it, is in live streaming, because we have been doing selling in live streaming for the last 15 years in TV, in QVC, HSN, all those live streaming big platforms that existed before in TV in all the world. We also sold some Korean products in TV so many years ago. And now, since TikTok Shop started here in the US, we are doing live streaming. And now, or probably you also have this information, a lot of the brands are jumping into the live streaming ecosystem, because that's one of the main revenue generators into their own profiles. So they are using two ways of selling here in the US. They're selling through affiliates, that's an external channel, let's say, and into their internal channel, that means the TikTok profile, they are doing live streaming basically all day, like 4, 6, 8 hours. Medicube is doing it. Dr. Melaxin is doing it. All the big Korean, Medicube is not Korean, but all the big Korean brand, Anua, all of them are doing also live streaming here in the US. So I think it's important that you guys consider this, that if you want to compete also with those Korean brands that are getting those exposure through live streaming, you guys and your brands are also need to jump into that ecosystem. Doesn't have to be now, but I just want to tell you that we can help you with that in both English and Spanish. Yeah. Also in English, Dan. Sorry to interrupt you, but we also do it in English. I think 90% of my clients in live streaming are in English. Correct. And we have our own studios here in Miami. We have all the sets. We can personalize the set. We can hire the host. So we can do the full process for you guys. Perfect, perfect. I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, I think that's all from my side, Dan. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna wait for your. What do you need from me to make this happen? Do you need that I send you some specific information through email so you can share it to your clients? What do you need from my side? Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna tomorrow morning very early because I'm now I'm leaving the office, but tomorrow early I'm gonna send you the deck with all the information about us, our experience, the success cases, all that stuff. And also into the same presentation, you will see the prices that we discussed, but they're gonna be there so you can see it and share it easily with your clients. And also I'm gonna integrate some of the creators that we have so you can also take a look at the ones that we have and understand what's the scope of the creators that we have. Yeah, and that's it. And you can share that with your clients and come back with me with question if you have or not. We can continue. We can start with the process of the SEW and everything that goes forward. Okay, Dan. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you, and it was great that you speak English. Perfect, Dan. Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.